Hello fellow sim racers and gamers, and welcome to my 2024 Dream Setup Tour. And welcome to my little sim racing dungeon. Now guys, I must apologize, I'm gonna be sweating like crazy because it's really hot in the room right now, 26 degrees, raising really quickly, and I'm holding very heavy camera, around 2 kilograms right now in my arm. So apology guys for sweating in this video like crazy. For a couple of years, I really wanted to have like a dedicated sim racing corner and a setup separated from the gaming or like editing. And 2 years ago, I think I built this, and I'm really proud how everything is. I will show you properly, but this is my gaming station. This is where I am like 99% of 80% of the time. And then on the other side of the room, I have my Simracing GT Omega rig with everything simagic right now, my computer and some memorabilias and stuff like that. I'm also currently packing for my Renault Clio Cup race at Spa very soon, in a couple of days. So I'm like trying to put everything together, wash everything from the previous races properly again, and on and on. So this is my gaming station, guys. This is where I spend like literally 99% of the time. I really love this setup. It's very simple, long IKEA table and 2 monitors and a microphone. And this is where I like edit, work, and chat on Discord basically. I also have my GT Omega Prime rig here, which I'm using with the Fanatec CSL DD. And I haven't touched this rig in a while. It's basically for like a tests or console future and like a random stuff, and also like a backup rig. I literally don't have any other space for it, so it's here next to my gaming setup in a corner. Most of the time I have my clothes on it, you know, like a dirty clothes and such, so not getting used very well. All right, I did a little trick with the fan, so it's gonna be a little better. One of the bad things about this room, or the whole apartment where me and Gabby are living, is that there is like the windows are really bad here, you know, like there's no air condition and the windows are really bad, so there's no oxygen, and it's horrible, especially in the summer. Like 2 months in the summer is really painful. I have a portable AC, but I haven't set it up yet. But yeah, I'm melting guys. In terms of the setup, I have a 3070 Ti Asus ROG Strix GPU. I have a 3800 Ryzen, 32GB RAM, and like a very simple setup. It's not like, it's basically everything I took from the previous computers and I put it all together to one computer to have like a separated gaming setup. I'm using a Shure SM7B microphone, which is really like, it's one of the best microphones I ever had in my life. I absolutely love it. I have it on my other setup as well because it's super good, and it's all plugged to Elgato Wave XLR, which is like a really nice, simple, small box for like a standout microphone, you know. Camera I'm using, you can't buy it anymore. It's like 6 or 7 years old, 5 years old, Sony A5000, and it was one of the best camera I ever had because it was super nice and simple to plug in. And I bought 2 of them on like the lowest price possible because they were just ending, you know, like it was pre-COVID, like 2019, and I was so lucky with that. But on my other setup, I actually upgraded the camera recently, like half a year ago. It's Sony A6400, and it's really nice camera, like really nice. Because the problem of the previous one, the small one, is that it has like a filter on your face to make you look like you have like a makeup, or like so you look like nicer, you know. It's like brush and such, you know. This one doesn't have it, so it's much better. It's much better. I like it much more because you look more raw. You can probably notice that if you watch some video versus my stream, that you notice that you can see all my wrinkles and everything on this camera, but on the other one I look like 20 years younger, you know. Look at his little cutie face. Hello, June. Hello. Ahoy. Ahoy. Mushy face, mushy face. Here in the more interesting corner, this is like my sim racing dream, basically, you know, this is my racing dream. I have a little IKEA box where I have some like memorabilia, you know, some things from the past. Very old helmet, this is my father helmet, my helmet from 2005, very, very old. Some nice trophies, like the big one is the BMW trophy from 2006. That's the last time I ever raced in a real life. And then my life ended basically for the next 20 years. And yeah, some picture of me and Gabby, some nice trophies. I actually bought this recently. Gabby was so mad at me. This, you can't probably see it very well, but this is a part of the asphalt from Nordschleife. And Gabby was pissed at me because she was like, why would you buy that, you know? But I mean, Nordschleife means a lot to me, so it was always my dream. So I was like, I need to have it, you know? Then I have my YouTube play button. I also have my old camera as like a extra camera angle for like when we do like a 24-hour races. I don't use it too much, but it's like a dog camera for when we do 24-hour race, you know? The YouTube play button, absolutely, that was a dream. Since I started YouTube, basically, that was a massive dream to get for 100,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for that, guys. Bumpus, the Discord, the Discord. If you're on Discord, you probably know. And my computer, which I'm always trying to like upgrade. Like I always like reinvest as much as I can to like. When I started YouTube, every money I got went into the like computers, the cameras, the microphones and so on. But if you do it like a little bit longer, then you don't have to upgrade that much time. But my computer, I'm very happy with it. I have it for 3 years now. I have Ryzen 5800X, which is not the great, like it's good, but for ACC specifically, the 3D version would be much better. So I'm thinking like in the future to upgrade, but at the same time I'll have to get the new motherboards and different RAM and so on and so on. So it's not on a plan right now, you know, because all my money is like towards like other stuff. I'm using 4070 Ti Asus ROG Strix. Super, super, super good. 64GB RAM and like basically everything top notch, Corsair, water cooling and so on and so on. Like, really good computer. Like I'm very happy with this build. I built it myself like 3 years ago, and it's very silent, you know, looking good, and it's cool. Like in the summer when it's hot, you know, it doesn't get too hot, and it works very well. Obviously I have a problem with like a cable management and cables because I have like too many things connected to the main computer. Like so many things. I need break. I needed break. I'm melting, guys. It is so hot. Like holding this camera and everything is so hot. So if you have any questions about my setup, if you want any tips or if you want to know anything, just let me know, guys, because I do YouTube and stream for about almost 7 years now, and I went through a lot of trouble. It's like always like trying to find. So you don't have like my basically tip is to make sure when you want to do a video or stream that you have to press as little buttons as possible, you know? For me, basically, it's like turn on the camera, turn on the light, turn on the computer, turn on OBS, press record or stream, you know? So I really like to have it as easy as possible, so it's not like bothering, so you can enjoy it even more, you know? But it took me a long time to do. I have my helmet, guys, with our sponsors for the real racing. Absolutely love it. And this is my setup. So right now, currently, I'm using Simagic GT Neo with Simagic Alpha U base. I have my Venom pedals. On the whole thing is held on a GT Omega Prime with XLRS seat. The reason why I'm having XLRS seat is because it's really comfy. It's like, I do like bucket seats, but I don't like them for sim racing. I feel like it's a bit like too much, you know. I like to have a comfort and like easy access and so on. So that's why I'm using it. I have a Simagic shifter and the handbrake, and the round wheel from Simagic as well. And I'm really loving this setup. Like I have a Fanatec DD1, DD2, and I was using Fanatec for so long, 6 years basically, or 5 years. And recently, for the last 2 years, I was basically complaining a little bit that Fanatec doesn't do like better wheel and pedals. So I started searching around, you know. So then I got Venoms and I was like, wow, this is really good. And then Simagic GT Neo released and I was like, wow, I need to try it. So I got that, and then I was like, wow, the wheel is really nice. I should try the base as well. And Simagic was very nice to send me the base, and I'm really happy with it so far. So I'm not like the Fanatec is having so many problems right now that it's so hard to see the future of it. So and because they didn't have like the wheels and stuff that I wanted, they don't have. So I'm like looking around obviously, but well, hopefully the company will get it together and maybe in the future they will come back and I will use it again. But right now it's like my secondary stuff, you know, because I'm having Simagic for a test, but at the same time I don't see myself to change at this moment, you know, so I will keep it as it is right now. Like, this computer is running very well. It's a 4070 Ti, and the only thing I would upgrade personally would be the CPU, because I have 5800 or 5900X, but for ACC specifically, or like sim racing in general, the X3D is much better. Like, if you watch Dan Suzuki, for example, he was doing a lot of benchmarks and such, and it's so much better, you know? Don't forget, guys, if you have any questions, just let me know. I also want to do a little promo for myself, guys. If you like the setup I'm having, obviously, GT Omega Prime, guys, and GT Omega Prime Lite, or the seats. I'm affiliated with GT Omega. I literally bought my first GT Omega in 2011. And then 2018, I think I got partnered with them, actually, when I started doing YouTube. And you can get 5% discount on everything using my code. All the information is below the video in the description. If you use code Jardier, you can get 5% discount. And also for the Venom pedals, the same thing, 5% discount. You can check the link below the video. Like, one of the best pedals I ever had. There are obviously probably better pedals out there, or way worse the pedals out there. But I basically went from Fanatec V3 to Venoms, and I absolutely fell in love. And everyone who tried them was like blown away. I heard the Simagic is having really good pedals, but I haven't tested them yet, so maybe in the future. But I have I'm not sure. I will see. I'm really lazy to change the pedals. It's so complicated. I was saying, like, one of the things that I would love to change on my setup is if I would have a bigger room or more space, I would love to try a triple screen setup. And I would also in the future like to have my rig more in an open space, because it's really hard. I have it in a corner, which looks very nice, but when you need to access something or change something, it's pain. Yeah, cable management, guys, right now is horrible for me. I apologize for that. I don't want to go too close so you don't see too much. But my cable management now, my big excuse for cable management now is because I was installing the Simagic Alpha U and everything. In a very short time, I still have all the cables for Fanatec behind and around, you know. So I have like 6 more cables or 4 more cables that I don't actually need everywhere in the corner, like hidden, you know, because I just was like, just in case, I'm not removing the cables, because just in case something will break and I will need to replace it or something like that. So yeah, about the setup, I want to just go through what I am actually having, guys. I have a Go XLR, which is, I don't think they actually build this anymore. That's a thing that you have connected to the microphone and to your computer, so you can use the audio and you can control all your audio. I personally hate it. It's horrible. I never was able to properly connect it and work with it, but it works, you know, it works for 4 or 5 years. I'm using Shure SM7B microphone, like I said, the best microphone ever. I actually got 2 of them because I was so blown away how good it is. That goes to the computer. I'm using Camlink to connect the camera. The camera I'm using actually for streaming and such is Sony a6400. Really nice camera, very good. I'm using Elgato ring light for the lighting, because it's important when you're streaming to have a good light. And using the Stream Deck XL. The Stream Deck is one of the best things you can get. Like, if you stream or want to record, or even if you game, basically, having the Stream Deck is absolutely amazing. Like, you can just change the scenes, you know, change the audio, and so on. You can bind so many buttons to it. It's so wicked. Then what else? I have a Philips RGB light. That's my favorite. It's really nice to use. The whole rig is a GT Omega Prime, but the mount is it's like a Prime triple screen mount, but I adjusted it for myself. It's like a triple screen mount, but I changed it for like a dual screen with extra attachment, basically. As you can see, it's really dusty though, a lot of extra attachments. And I created like my own rig basically with it. That's the beauty of like this type of rigs, aluminum rigs, that you can do whatever you want with it, you know. So I put the shifter and the handbrake right here. There's no like stuff around, so there's like a lot of open space. Like I basically go for like as comfortable as possible. I'm a lazy person, you know, so I go as comfortable as possible. Simagic Alpha U, Simagic GT Neo, Venom pedals. The headphones are Asus ROG Delta. Really nice headphones. They're quite light, and you have like a you have like a leather and the suede thing on your ears. You can change it. So I would say pretty cool. And the camera that I'm using for the pedals is a Logitech C920. It's like one of the, I would say the Logitech C920 is like the best camera you can buy for very long time. Like for anything you can buy, it's like plug and play. You can use it, and it's fantastic, you know. What else? What else? I have like a lot of wheels, guys. I have a lot of wheels, a lot of bases. I don't want to name all of it because I don't want to like brag or anything, but I do this for a long time. And I do sim racing for 20 years, guys, 20 years. And the YouTube for almost 6 years now. So it's a bit crazy. I got very fortunate, you know, with the best community possible and the best partners possible, guys. And I'm like trying to think what we can check. If you guys have any tip or any idea how I can improve this type of content, let me know, because I haven't done it in a while and I would like to like vlog a little bit more. So as said here, the whole setup kind of works. I'm very happy how it is. I'm just going for comfort, you know. And then there's a mess. There's my racing suit for a Clio Cup. There's my racing suit for a Clio Cup. I'm really sad because the suit is custom made, and I actually lost like 4 kilograms since I ordered it. Like and they did it wrong in a way. When I put it on, it's perfect, but as soon as I like sit, I cannot lift my arms. So they will probably have to change it, but they say it's gonna take 2 months. So I'm very sad about that because the suit is awesome, but 2 months is too long to wait to adjust it. So I probably need to lose more weight. Because yeah, I don't know, like it's sub-built, it's really nice quality, I love it, but it's like the suit is like when I'm standing, it's perfect. Yeah, like you had to put like so many measurements, like everything in every possible way, but somehow still I cannot lift my arms, you know. So I don't understand it. I have my motivation board where I put my weight and some other stuff. Porsche from Gabby. I got the champagne from Veloce. I actually never opened it. It's still there. It's probably disgusting now, considering the temperature in my room. It's from Veloce when I hit 100,000 subscribers. Then I was partnered with Porsche for a Formula E event, so that I used the gloves once and then I put them on a wall. This is from Gabby. She painted that. My PlayStation 5 and so on, guys. Yeah. I'm really happy how the room is. Like, there's so many things I would do actually change, but it's like you're never happy with your sim racing stuff, you know. And I'm very happy how I everything have right now. I don't need anything to upgrade, but there's always something that you want to like check and do, you know. Also, I forgot, I have a coffee racer. My table here, guys. This thing here. I don't know if you saw the videos. It's actually a rig. You can open it and I have a Logitech 920 or something like that there. And I basically, if anything, I can sim race on that, you know. And I totally forgot. I wanted to show you as well. I got this cabinet here. Please, sorry for the mess. This is where I have like mess stuff, you know, like this is like some boxes that can actually fit, some parts of the wheels, replacements, some racing clothes, and so on, so on. I probably need to give away like a lot of things. I use all those little yellow sticker papers everywhere. I use it for work and like for like gaming as well, for remembering stuff. And that one over there on a thing on my monitor says hobby equals stream, off stream equals work. It's a thing I heard like a year or 2 years ago from Asmongold, one of the like Twitch streamers, and I was like, man, that's exactly how I take it as well, you know. So I was like, I should remind myself when I'm streaming, when I'm playing, and it basically means like, because I do sim racing for hobby, you know, but somehow it turned into job as well, luckily, and I have it as reminder basically when to just remember, because like when people ask like, how are you so happy when you sim racing and streaming and racing and such, and basically like that's the reason, you know, because when I'm driving, when I'm streaming, when I'm racing, when I'm like driving a race, that's a hobby for me at that point, you know. That's my joy, that's my safe place, you know. This whole sim racing setup for me is my safe place. That's where I'm happy, that's why I'm just having the best time, that's why I can forget about the real stuff and I can just be like myself, you know. And that's why I'm so happy, that's why I'm like enjoying it, like that's why I'm so emotional as well about it all the time, you know. And then obviously offline, that's where I go to email, that's where I go complain on Discord or Twitter. That's where I, you know, do like the business and so on. So yeah, just, you know, that's how I take it. And it kind of works and very well. I definitely recommend doing the same for everyone who is like doing content or doing YouTube or videos. I definitely recommend something similar to remember. Like that the time you spend on the stream, take it as a hobby. The time you take off the stream, take it as a job. I'm really, really happy with the computer as it is, you know, like everything works, look okay. There's a little dust I see inside, but I need to clean that. And yeah, and then we have the little mess here as well. Like I really would love to do so many things more, because I don't like to throw away, like I gave away a lot of things already, like to my friends and such, but I don't want to like put everything in a basement, you know. I want to have it like somewhere where I can see it and just remember what we achieved on this channel. So I just need like, yeah, proper cabinet. Maybe more room would be good. This is basically how I have everything. I have the simagic Neo, there's the emergency button here. I control all the streams and all the videos here with the Stream Deck, which is very simple and very easy to use. I love it, I love it. So somehow when I'm sitting, I think this is something that I see, and then I usually have my chat and the stream on the right side. Doesn't look very well, but I think you get the point, right? I totally forgot to say that this acoustic wall actually helps. I ordered it on Amazon 4 years ago, where my neighbor complained. And since then, no problem. So I hope it actually works, you know? But the problem of this wall is it takes so much dust. So much dust. It's horrible. I don't clean it. It's so dusty, guys. I'm a messy, messy guy. I'm like a really nerd in this, you know, like the equipment, the gaming, the sim racing and everything. I'm like very nerdy in this. And I never thought I will have, like, I always dreamed about having setup like this, but obviously it was impossible. And I got very fortunate in the last 6 years to be able to have this. And obviously it was like a priority to have it as easy to control and easy to work with and so on. So like, it's incredible, guys, like it's incredible. So guys, let me know what you think about my dream tour. Is there anything you would change? Is there anything you would like to see as well? Let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions, don't forget to ask, and I will try if I can help, and I hope you will enjoy as well. Thank you very much.